What's going on, collectors? Welcome into Ross Loves Cards. My name's Ross Hicks. I'm a pastor, I'm married, I've got 2 kids, and I collect cards. And why I'm starting this channel is I want to share with you all as I progress along my card collecting journey. This is probably my 3rd or 4th stint in collecting cards since I was a kid, but I tell you what, I've really getting in the hobby since I've been watching YouTube videos. I've been inspired to go ahead and create my own content so I can look back over the years and hopefully see my collection improve as well as my YouTube video making skills. As of currently, I'm wanting to collect about 103, 105 cards. That list comes down and goes up. It seems to be on the daily basis, but I'm kind of getting it more ironed out of the cards I want to collect, and they're going to mainly be PSA graded. My collections, I've got 4 separate groups of collections that I'm working on. Those are the West Plains collection. I live in West Plains, Missouri, so I want to collect every card that I can that has West Plains, Missouri on it. I've lived within 3 miles of the hospital my whole life, so I'm kind of partial to this town, and I plan on staying that way and not moving. So I've got a West Plains collection. Same thing with my wife. I've got a Ross and Abby collection. I'm kind of partial to her, so I've got a collection of mine and her players that we like. And whether it's players we've watched their career in college, we really liked seeing, or we've personally watched or had interactions with. So it was Ross and Abby collection. Then I'm going to start a 52 Redman collection. I've got one bought, and I actually was going to show it to you today, but I figured I'd go ahead and make the video before the mail got here. So you all will just have to wait and tune in for another video to see that. The last group is other cards I want. I've got probably 15 to 20 other cards that I don't really have a category to put them in, so they're just in the other cards I want category. So that's the 4th part of my collection. I do have another collection, the Hakeem collection. Only Hakeem Olajuwon was my favorite player growing up. Only card that I plan on buying of his going forward will be his rookie card. I still haven't bought that. But today, I just wanted to introduce myself, get my first video out there, so maybe kind of kill the nerves a little bit. But I do have 3 cards I want to share with you, and I'm sure you've already seen the thumbnail, so you probably know which 3 cards are coming up. And my collection, if you didn't notice in the picture, it's not an expensive collection, but these are my 3 favorite cards currently, and they may be for a while. Cards don't necessarily have to be expensive to be your favorite. I totaled up the total amount of money I have in my 3 favorite cards, and it is right at $73. Now that's, as far as I know, after tax, after shipping. I think it come a penny shy, so it was, $78. So it was $77.99. I promise in my next video I'm going to make better notes. I'm not going to promise I deliver it better, but my next video I will have better notes. But for $78, you could have bought this collection if you bought into it at the right time, or the right price anyway. So don't be expecting to fall on the floor with these cards. But my first card I'm going to show is the card that I bought most recently. The first on my list. I bought this card when I was 10 years old. And like I said, I love Hakeem Olajuwon. I think I paid 75 cents for it. So that really did help me with my purchasing price. The person didn't know that it was a ruby version of the card. I didn't know it was a ruby version of the card until I took it to my local card shop, and he said, well, no, that's what that is. So kind of a learning experience, but an exciting time for me buying that. I'll tell that story. I'll probably show this card in a separate video at some point in time. Second card I want to show you is Henry Josey. Now, Henry Josey, I don't think he played a snap in the NFL, but he was mine and my wife's favorite player at the time. I've since then had another favorite player, but we actually spent our honeymoon the day after we got married. We spent our honeymoon watching him play Texas. So that was another special connection. He's another player. I'll make another video and tell the full story there. So if you can't tell, I'm kind of a romantic, taking my wife to a football game on our honeymoon, but we both had a good time. But my third and final card is Preacher Roe. And Preacher Roe is part of my West Plains collection. I remember when I was young, seeing him out at various places in the community, and he lived here in West Plains, Missouri. So that is why I'm collecting him. But I hope you all kind of got a feel for who I am. Some of the cards that I've got goals of collecting, I didn't get into specifics, but you kind of know what to expect coming forward. I will share videos or certain thoughts at certain times about card collecting that I think, or lessons maybe I've learned the hard way that want to have you all avoid from having to learn the same. But I hope you all enjoyed this and come back and see us for the next one. Thanks.